Good morning. Welcome. I'm Elvie Look. I'm laughing because, as you can see, you're going to see my shades are down because it's a cloudy, overcast day. I posted a picture on my page. That was my scenery. Welcome. Hello, gorgeous. And it's cloudy all day. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, so I thought I'm going to go for a walk right after my live. But as soon as I sat down to do my live, I can't believe it. It's funny. Okay, so anyone who has cloud, let me know. I'll sit down and do a live, and the sun will come out. Let me quickly post the links in the comments, and that way, yeah, there's so many good sales on right now. I don't even know if I'll remember them all. There we go. But that's why I have options for you. Isn't it nice when you have options? There we go. Welcome, Linda. So I'm going to chat as soon as I get my primer on. So I'm going to start with my eye primer. And the thing that I'm excited about is the face bundle. And this is the bundle that sold me to make my first purchase of Unique, because I had gone into, I tried every foundation out there in Sephora, beauty counters, in department stores, and I'd come home and I just wasn't getting, like, I would put makeup on, but I've shown pictures where it's like, I don't really look like I have makeup on. Like, it didn't give me that flawless, healthy looking skin that I wanted. Now I'm going in with a mattifying primer. Now this is what's so special about this bundle, because then, you know how we normally have sales and they're usually around like 20%. This one is over 30%. So it is a huge deal. The tops, the top influencers in Unique, presenters, that's their discount. So Unique is really given an awesome discount, and this is the perfect time to not only, if you've been wanting to get makeup, this is the perfect time because they've put together the bundle. So you get any face primer. We have 3 to choose from. The mattifying is beautiful for anyone's skin because it does help to fill in fine lines and pores. We have the hydrating, which is good for dry skin. And we have the Glorious, which is your all-purpose excellent primer. So if you don't have any issues, like, that's a wonderful primer. If you have aging skin, it's nice to get, and I'm actually gonna put just a teeny bit of hydrating under my eyes as well, because I have fine lines and big lines, small pores and big pores. So the thing too is I'm upping my skincare game. I did a hydrating mask last night, and that's the one thing that really helps to have good skin is your skincare routine. So while that sits in, let me just show you what's in the bundle. So you get to choose any of your primers. You get to choose a concealer. And if you already have these, the thing why you want options, this is the perfect time to get your summer shades, or to get, if you have a spray or a liquid, then get one of the others. We have spray, liquid, stick, and the pressed powders. Now the pressed powder, the ones that are existing are going away. They are excellent, but the new one is amazing. It's got skincare in it, and it's long lasting, like 12 hours. It doesn't transfer. It has 25 shades, and it has sodium hyaluronate in it. It has shea butter, so it's hydrating. It's hydrating, as well as it's got a blurring effect for the fine lines and pores. Like, it's amazing. It's got this little retractable sponge for touch-ups. Okay, so that's when you upgrade to get the new pressed powder foundation. And so let me show you. All right, so I'm missing one thing. Oh, and a setting product. So if you have oily skin, I'm just gonna grab it here, you will want this Behold setting powder. And if you have dry skin, get the new one, the new Prime and Set. I ran out. I just put a little bit of this setting powder in there just so that I can talk about it. But it has new technology. It has a water molecule in it, so that's what it's, when you shake it, it's part of the technology to activate, and then when you touch it to your skin, the water bursts and you've got moisture, so it's very hydrating. So you get a setting product or a setting spray. So get a couple bundles, because then you can get a setting powder and one of your foundations, and then you can get upgrade and get the new pressed powder. Then you get a face brush. So you can get the Kabuki. I'll show you the brushes, any face brush, and they're all perfect brushes. So you can get a Kabuki, you can get the powder concealer, or you can get this brand new one, the setting powder brush. And that's what the upgrade. Now this normally would be around $300, and it's upgraded is $185. And if you just get the quad 4, it's $119. So you're saving $60, about up to $60 for the quad 4, and you're saving up to $90 for the upgrade. So it's just an excellent, excellent deal. And if you've got, so like, because you can see, I have a variety of colors and foundations, because sometimes your skin is more dry, then I'll use my stick foundation. And then if I want to go out, usually running around town, I use the spray because it really stays on good. And if you had a function to go to, I use the spray. It gives you that airbrush effect. And then it's nice to have your summer colors and your winter colors. And we're not just one-toned. Actually, I'm using different products, because you'll put on the BB cream, but it's quite light. Then you'll put on your foundation, which is, matched as close as we can. And lots of people are shocked when they see it and they think, oh, it's too yellow. It's not, it's just covering the redness. And you're probably used to seeing redness. And so it's just showing that it is giving you that healthy, normal skin look. Hello, gorgeous, welcome. So if you need help with color match, just say color match down below, and I'm there. Or if you don't know which foundation to get, let me know, I'll help you. All right, so let's start this look. Actually, I'm going to really throw it up today, really change it up. I'm going to throw you all out of not under the bus, blow you out of the water. What else? So, and the Prime Set. Oh, I did tell you about that. Okay. Oh, so the Prime and Set makes your makeup transfer resistant. And the setting spray is like your hairspray. So it's also going to help set everything once you're all done and stop it from being broken down from outside. And if you have oily skin, the Touch Behold is what you would want for sure to use a baking method. And another little secret with oily skin is you can put setting spray on your face first, then put your face primer, which we just did, then spray it again. Then do your makeup, then do your setting powder. And that's going to stop your oils from creeping through and breaking down your makeup. And the next thing is huge, is skincare. Our skincare line is going to help to get your skin regulated. So I am going to start with foundation, because I'm going to use a liquid eyeshadow. So I don't need, I just want to see if the sun is still so bright. Yeah, it is. Okay. Just thought I'd try. So I'm going to start with concealer. And I'm going to do the same shade as my foundation. And that's the thing. See, I have a lighter one. So I have Scarlet for when I use lace foundation in the wintertime. Then I have lace to use under eyelet on my eyes when I'm using eyelet foundation. And then I also have eyelet so that I can, so both lace and eyelet will be the touch cover up for my foundations. Have I confused you yet? I probably have. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of eyelet on some of my spots. My scars. and age spots. Let's call them freckles. Let's call them freckles. I do have freckles, so it's like, and a bruise. Okay, I mean, I could do this all day, but I'm not. The makeup's gonna cover it. Just some more red ones. Now, I'm gonna keep this one out to do under my eyes, and I'm going to grab the concealer, or the concealer brush, which is the powder concealer brush, just to blend those in. I'm gonna do the full meal deal today. So I'm missing my sister and my niece, and I'm thinking of them. They let me know that they couldn't be on today, so I miss them. They're gonna catch the replay. So by the way, if you are new here, say newbie, and then I can welcome you. If you are catching this on the replay, just say hashtag replay, then I know you were here. And be sure to click follow, like and follow, so that you can get notified every time I go live. So now I'm going to grab my little tiny concealer brush. So the tip with mature skin, with bags and wrinkles, is not to use very much concealer. And the rule of thumb is to go 1 to 2 shades lighter, or the same. You can go the same shade under your eyes. Now, where's my brush? I am not seeing it. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do it without it. And I can't even blame anybody. Where did it go? Isn't that weird? It's not on my table. Okay, well, without further ado, I'll just have to try to take as little as possible. So I'm going, the secret, oh, I didn't blend my nose, did I? Just saw that. There we go. The rule of thumb is the same shade if you don't want it to stand like to be any lighter. And you can't go wrong with concealers. 1 to 2 shades lighter, even half a shade lighter, and if you have a lot of dark pigmentations, a concealer that's in the pinky cool tones helps to cover that as well. So I'm just going to put a little bit right here. And I'm going to actually, I'm just doing it in the inside, and then I'm going to blend it over. And I probably put too much on because I can't control it as much with the doe foot. And I'm going to press it. The warmth of your finger will, because the tip is you don't want to put very much. And what helps you, and I'm pressing rather than swiping, so that I'm trying not to push it into the fine lines and pores, but to keep it on the surface. And so then what I do is now I'm going to take, actually, I'm going to take a dry blending bud and just go and absorb and bounce it. And it's going to absorb any excess. And I'm going to press it in too. So you always use a blending bud damp, but in this instance, I'm using it dry because I want it to absorb any of the excess. So now I'm going to grab my BB cream. And I find that with mature skin, this is really, really gives me a better finish because a lot of our, as your skin falls, gravity's pulling it down. That's when we start to get that little bit of it's not tight, so it's not as smooth. And I don't want it to start looking dry. And just by having this little bit of BB cream underneath, not just a thin coating, really does give me that smoother, dewier, not cakey, dry kind of look. It's really a game changer. So I'm just going to put a little bit on, And I'm going to use this also. And you can use a blending bud to bounce and blend this in. Once I get it all on, just doing a thin coat. Okay. You can use any of our face brushes. And the BB cream is a tinted moisturizer, so it's very hydrating. And I love using the BB cream in the summer. And so what I love to do in the summer is put BB cream on and then use the pressed powder foundation. And so what that will do is take away that overly wet, dewy. I like to be a little bit matte, and it will help set your makeup so it doesn't transfer, and it's going to give you that flawless finish. And I'm just excited about our new pressed powders because they have a blurring effect. So they got like diffusers in them. And so now I'm going to try a bud. And just pressing it in. And the thing about doing a bud, a damp blending bud, and these are the best. I've bought ones locally at stores. They are just more porous. What they use, it's so tightly dense and compact, and it's just an excellent quality. And if you use it all of the time, I mean, it'll last you a year and a half, 2 years, till it starts to, once it starts breaking down. And that's, doing makeups all of the time. Just be sure to wash your brushes and wash your makeup buds, blending buds, you don't want bacteria building up in them. And actually I've done a tutorial, it's been a long time, on washing. And I should do another one and post it on how to wash your brushes. Okay. So now I'm just going to finish up with my kabuki brush. Now I want to just go over this again. And just make sure. Oh, I know what I did yesterday. I did something really cool. And I'm going to do it again today. I'm going to take setting spray, and I'm going to spray the dry. And then just smear it around because I don't want it too wet. And I'm just going to set that. And that works really good. It's pressing it flat and setting it. And so it's not drying as powder. There we go. Okay, now that's to our foundation. Now I'm going to use spray today. You need to shake it. All of our makeup is mineral based, and it is great coverage. So if you have any kind of skin conditions, rosacea, melanomas, redness, freckles, you can cover this. You can just start with one small coat, and then if it doesn't cover enough, go again, and then you'll get a medium coverage, and then if you want full coverage, just go again. All right, so I'm going to just do 3 sprays, and that's going to do half of my face. So I'm going to just put a dot, and now we're going to blend it. And this is such a beautiful foundation. And now I'm not going to go over my eye area. I'm just going to go around it to blend it. And I'm going to get in the crack of that corner of my nose. and just blending, bringing it down the neck. And you see it's covering up redness, blotchiness. Gives you that really dewy, airbrushed look. Okay, let's do the other side. And you always spray it onto your, if you did it sprayed on your face, you'd get it all over. So this way the brush does the job for you. And it's so dense that it sits on it, but it doesn't all blob in one spot. Like you can dot it all around. And this, I'd say, I'm trying to think, I'm not sure which one is our #1 seller. It's kind of cross between the spray. I would say it's the liquid. I think most people are more comfortable with the liquid foundation, and it truly is amazing. This this can will last you. I'm trying to think. I mean, it's lasting me longer because I use all kinds, but it will use, if you're using it all of the time. Actually, I'm going to use a damp blending bud now, and I'm going to just bounce it in. And what this is going to do, it's going to help compress. And you can do this over any of your foundations. You're going to get a really nice finish. And I'm just going to go around my eyes again. Really smooth, airbrushed look. And it's because as you run it under water and you wring it out till no more water comes out, so it's damp, it is adding that little bit of moisture. And I just find these little things give me a really beautiful finish with having experienced skin. Hey, is the sun behind the cloud again? Can we have more light? Yay, it's cloudy again. Crazy lady, hey? All right, itchy. All right. Now, let's move let's move some stuff. What am I missing? All right. Yeah, the setting, the blending bud fine tunes those pores. I made notes for myself. All right. And yeah, cleaning your brushes, you should do it, like I try to do it once a month or twice a month. At least you should be doing it at least once a month if you're not, you just want to keep them bacteria free. All right, so now let's go on to contour. So I'm going to pretend this is our new pressed powder foundations. I'm using the color Twill today. It's just a little darker, richer. It just gives you that more tan look, but the secret is light hand. So I'm grabbing a tapered blusher brush. It's tough to say. And I'm just going to take very little. I always swirl it, and then you want to tap it. That can hurt. And then just put this behind my ear. Make your little line aiming from the top of your ear to the corner of your mouth, but stop a couple finger widths away. And you can see your little hollow. It just, this tapered blush just fits. And I kind of aim it up into that hollow and then just swirl. Okay. Oh, they're saying she's put the blinds up. Let's come and shine on her again. I love the sun, but it sure messes it. Harder to see. All right, let's do this side. So the new pressed powder foundation. It's going to be available individually on the 8th. That's Monday. But you can get it in, you can order it, pre-order it when you order the bundle and upgrade and get the big savings. And now I'm going to take a little bit and put it on the top of my forehead, which is going to, this is adding warmth back to our face, as well as highlighting, making the areas of our face that we want to be visible, to be showcased, bringing them back into focus. And then I'm going to put a little under my jaw, sweep it down. Sweep it down, and you can even go down. I'm wearing the Sylvia today. It's really pretty. And I'm wearing the heart-shaped Huggies, and I gave the link to that as well. And you can get a discount. It's 14 karat gold. 14 karat gold filled. And it's just got this beautiful sparkle. It is such good quality at such a good price. You're not paying a ton for jewelry that you can just have on all the time, and especially during COVID, it just gives you that extra little bit of sparkle. And I have tons of jewelry, but right now it's like, you don't have anywhere to go. It's just me. And even if you're on a Zoom, it just sparkles. It just looks so cute. Okay. There we go. Now, so that was 12. And now I'm going to do a little bit. I'm debating, I might even just touch up with a little bit of pressed powder in Poplin, which I'm anxious to get a few shades of the new one. Just to help with blending and mattifying, just that look a little bit. It's just another little layer. So it's just all of these things that gives you the your own color. It's to work with making your skin the color for you instead of just one. So I've got a lot of things here. Let's see, what are we on to next? Let's do blush. So I chose. No, this wasn't the one I wanted. This wasn't the one I wanted. I forgot to grab it. I want, what's the name of it? I have to look. Sorry, girls. Sweet, supple. It's got to be one of these. I know what it is. I just got to see it. Not that. It's this one. Yeah, this one. This one. Okay. Let's put these ones back. I don't get myself messed up. So this one, I chose Stunning. It's a very bright pink, dark pink, but it doesn't go on dark pink. It goes on a very soft, pretty pink. And so again, I always like to take some, swirl it in the cap, and then you can even just do like little stipples, but going down, just to make it look more natural. And it's just going to give you that rosy glow. I'll compare. Can you see? Just that little bit. And you're not going to have these, grandma cheeks. And then when we put the setting powder, it's even going to blend it more. Sometimes I just swipe what's left on the brush, swipe it up. Okay, now let's do a little bit of highlighter. I've chosen Benevolent, and you can grab a small brush, you can grab a fan brush, it's whatever your choice. And actually I'm going to put a little bit under my eyebrows while I'm here. We got to get in and do our eyes. Like I'm totally out of sync today, aren't I? I'm just going to put that along there, which is going to give this little bit of shimmer, sun-kissed. I always like to say sun-kissed look. Tip your nose. Cupid's bow. Okay, let's do eyes. Still can't figure out where my concealer brush went. So I'm going to grab, see, where did I put it? Palette 8. And this comes in the bundle. Actually, the colors that the look I'm doing today are the 2 palettes that you get in the beauty box. Benevolent, which is my all-time absolute favorite liquid shadow. And I'm going to use, and this is a beautiful, beautiful crease color, is this one, this dark brick, gorgeous warm brick. It's got some gold tones in it. Red, it's not red, but it's this beautiful brick color, and it's the perfect, perfect crease color. So grab a fluffy crease brush, and mine's dirty. Let me just use my brush cleaner, quickly clean it. So I just spray it on, and then I'm just wiping it on a paper towel. And it just comes right off. So you can saw I had color on there, and now it's clean and it's dry, ready to use. Okay, so let's take a little bit of this Profound, just a little. Oh. Sorry, clangy. Now, and we're just going to, actually I got something in my eye over here. I think I got it. Okay, so we're just going to put, oh, I took more than I wanted. I just wanted a very light dusting. Okay, we'll blend that in. And you're gonna just lightly, with a light hand, sweep it. And then I'm gonna grab a blending brush. We're going to blend that in. Actually, it's just beautiful. It's like a California color. I don't know. I always think of California when I put this on. Just a gorgeous color. It's the perfect transition color. It's the perfect crease brush. Now I'll just take a little. I have to take the same amount now for the other side. Just a touch more. I didn't tap it off. That's what you have to do. Tap it off, just so you get rid of excess product. And just with a light hand. And I'm going to just, now I'm going to grab my blending brush and blend that out. I just have to blend that highlighter. I think I have a crease from sleeping with my pillow. And I thought, oh, it's a line there. No, it's a crease. Slept funny. Okay, let's make sure they're even. Isn't that pretty? Very soft, very, very pretty. Now, grab your liquid shadow in Reverent. And this is the perfect eyeshadow for anyone. And especially if you have hooded eyes or older eyes or experienced eyes, mature skin, if you have that loose skin or wrinkles, it's going to give that little bit of pop of color without looking too much like you're trying to be young. It's going to not move. It stays where you put it. It doesn't muddle to the crease. It's just perfect. It is the perfect eyeshadow. You can go swimming in this and it'll stay put. And I'm just going to apply it. Now, what's on there? I got a little something. I got to take it off. There we go. And it's just this perfect. It's like a champagne pink. So it's not too pinky, it's not too peachy. It's just the perfect neutral. And this is buildable. So I'm going to grab, quickly clean, a cream shadow brush just to pat it. Okay. And just, you can even use your finger. I'm just going to pat it. And blend it. And let's grab a clean, fluffy crease brush, because I don't want to transfer any color. And give that a blend. Isn't it pretty? And you can layer it, it's buildable. So you can go back and put, if you want a little bit more, it is this perfect little round or warm eye. Let's do the other side. And so it it has primer in it. So I wasn't worried about doing my eyes first this time, or my foundation. I did my eyes first and I did my foundation first this time, just to shake things up a bit. Okay. And you can use any of the liquid shadows. Would go beautiful with this, with profound, this crease color. And the more you blend it, it does get more matte. So I want to, I guess I have to make this one the same. And they dry fast. So I've just, it sort of mattified it now. So if I wanted to add a little bit more of that shimmer back, I can just do a little bit more again. Just close. Just to get a little bit more of that champagne. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Now I'm going to take a little bit. Actually, gotta grab my kabuki. Of course, doing my eyes after my makeup, I get a little bit below. Take my kabuki, clean up the line. Okay, so I'm going to grab a liner shader brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of the profound and bring it below just to make it cohesive. Then just blend it out, soften it. There we go. It's very soft. Hello, gorgeous. Nice to see you, Doris. Welcome, welcome. All right, now let's grab, I'm going to grab a eyeliner, pencil eyeliner, and I want perfect. It's the perfect pencil. It's the perfect pencil. And I'm going to sharpen it. And I'm going to tight line. And what this is, I just love these pencils. They do not budge either. And I'm just going to add it to the waterline. And what that does is it makes your lash base look thicker. And the bottom, I only go halfway. And just do it close to the lash line. Same thing on this one. Just to go. And what that does is going to make your lashes look thicker. And it's not going to take away, it's going to make your lashes look longer because you're not going to have anything dark on top of your eyelid. So you're going to see the full length of your lashes. And so it's also going to really showcase your lashes. So on to brows. So I'm using both medium and light. And what I love about these is they're retractable, super fine tip, and they really stay on. And I'm going to just wipe off any excess makeup on my brows. And so you start by just, first of all, outlining them. And so you want to go up from your tear duct, straight up, and draw like a little line. I already have one there. And then you're going to go from that area, draw a line to your arch. And then down. And you know when to stop is imaginary line from your nose to the corner of your eye. That's going to give you where your brow should stop. And then do the same thing on the top. I actually come back a little bit because I like the front edge to be softer. So go to the arch and then down. And then just fill in. And I just do little soft strokes. And what this is doing is framing your brows. We're basically framing them. We're making them look. Because as we age, they sparse out, you get gray ones, and then that is a dead giveaway of that you're aging. So by making them look fuller, they make your eyes not look so tired. Now I'm going to grab the light for the front. And then grab the spoolie and just brush up. And it blends and softens them. And now the same on the other side. And these don't budge, they don't go anywhere. They stay on. I need to take my car for a drive. And it's like, oh, I just hate to go and kill. I guess not today, it's gonna rain. I'll just make a mess. Tomorrow. Going with the light. There we go. Now we can set our face. So this is in the quad 4. I wish I hadn't used up all of my Prime and Set powder. I absolutely love this, but I'm using the Behold, which is perfect. It's translucent, so it's not going to, and I didn't need to shake it because there's tons in there. I like using the powder concealer brush, or you can use our brand new. This one fits this jar so perfectly. And this brush, you could use for anything. You could use it for your blush. You could use it for contouring, blending. It's such a beautiful brush. So I'm just going to, and if you have oily skin, if you use a lot of this, it will really help to, it'll just get soaked in, because your body, if it's oily, it's going to go and absorb those and trap those oils, which is what starts to make your makeup break down. So I'm just stippling it on, bringing it down the neck. So this is going to help keeping our makeup from transferring, as well as our internal body oils breaking our makeup down. And then I'm going to take this, which I love, just blend it in. It just softens. There we go. Now, I should have done my lips and then I could have got them. So let's do our eyes. Actually, I'm going to do my setting spray, which is like hairspray for your hair. This is like for your face. It's going to stop your makeup being broken down from what's out in the air. It's going to add moisture back into your makeup, as well as it's going to stop it from transferring, especially with now when we have to wear masks all of the time. And I just want to dry it quick. So now we just have mascara. I like to do my setting spray first, because then it helps me not get my lashes wet and then actually blink and get them on my skin. So I am going to use, I won't bother curling them today. I'm just going to go right in with our primer, lash primer, which is so good because it helps give you the length of your lashes. My lashes are pretty straight. I should have curled them. And if you curl them, then use the lash primer. It sets that curl. But this coats the lashes as well, as so it's going to give your mascara something to grab onto. That's why it does help with making it look thicker, stays on longer, and it's also nourishing your lashes. And the thing with the this mascara is amazing. This is the Twisted with 2 wands. And it has keratin, biotin, and argan oil infused into it. So it's the same ingredients that are in our serum. So they're helping your lashes get healthy while you're wearing it, which I love. So I'm going to shake it up. It's your choice. I'm going to go in with the small one. I should have been sitting on it to soften it up. It's against a cool wall. And this will go in, and I can get in close by my nose and get those tiny little lashes. And get a coat on them. And grab the base. And then I'm going to take the larger one, which has got this really neat, hello gorgeous, wand, unique bristles, and it really separates. I just love it, how it separates your lashes. Which gives you that more natural wispy lash look. And the cool thing with the primer too is you can see if you've missed any area of your lashes, because the primer goes on white. Let's do the other side. if I'd have curled them, they'd have been more visible because they're quite straight. Okay, go do the same. Bring my mirror in closer. Yeah, it's cloudy again. Oh, I can open it. I can open it. Just such a better natural light. What do you girls do when it's cloudy and rainy? Do you bake? Do you hunker down? Do you read? Do you watch TV? Do you do crafts? I think I have to do bookwork today. Hunker down and do books. I'm up to October. Is that pretty pathetic, eh? Oh, I have so much, yeah. And I've got some laundry to do. Need to take my car for a drive, but I'll do that tomorrow. And I'm taking a course, so I've got homework. All right, let's do our bottom lashes and then on to lips. Sometimes too, I love to use waterproof on my lower lashes. If I think I'm going to be weepy, then I know I'm not going to have any issues. It does not. This is water resistant, not waterproof. And the difference being is the water resistant, you can just use our cleansing balm and it cleans it right off. Actually, our cleansing balm takes waterproof off too. But if you, I know when I was before Unique, waterproof, you need a special eye makeup remover. And fortunately, our cleansing balm, you don't. It takes off waterproof, which is just amazing. And it's gentle for sensitive eyes. I love our cleansing balm. And you can use the primer on your lower lashes. I don't know why I never do. I think I just don't want to take the time. All right, lips. I have a really cool nude to show you. So you know how we have our Opulence matte lipsticks, and I love the Minted. It's this very, very, very pale pink, and I'm looking forward to using it in the summer when I have a tan, but I use this right now to do the ombre lip on top of any of these shades, and it just makes them lighter, and you have the darker. Well, we're going to reverse it. We're going to put this on first. Actually, before I'm going to do that, I actually am going to put a little bit of lip liner. And sorry, this one is, where are you? It's one that's out of stock, pouty, but just use any lip liner. I want to just make sure I can keep it in the lines. If you don't have a lip liner, you're fine. Okay, now we're going to take this Minted. It just gives me a guide to really see my lip line. And I go right to the lined edge. Now, take Moneyed, and it's a darker mauvey brown, and put that over top. And you're gonna have this most beautiful nude. Where's, I think I got it. Isn't that pretty? There you go. Very, very easy. But look at the flawless skin. Just playing around, trying different things. You don't have to just put one foundation on. We can wear a couple of different shades, and because no one's skin is all like really flat, even toned, and it just gives you that more natural look to your skin when you have this little variety. So today I used the concealer in Eyelid on my skin, and I used lace under my eyes. Then I used the BB cream in Bisque, and then I touched it up with, then I did my foundation in Eyelid. I used the spray, and also I did a pressed powder foundation over top. And it just gives it this, end up with this perfect result. Not dry, not too dewy, just smooth and healthy. All right, let me show you the top quick that I'm wearing from Pretty Cute Things. It's an animal print and striped. It is so cute. And you can wear it off both shoulders and flash your little boho bralettes. You can wear it off one. And you can just see, it's just, yeah, you can see my COVID weight. It's back. And then I'm wearing these cute nautical type jeans in the double button up fly. They're stretchy, they're the perfect ensemble for the weekend. And it's so comfy, cute and comfy, which I love. So I thank you so much. Murky says, hello, gorgeous. Aw, cute. Tell Murphy, hello, gorgeous, back. He's the cutest dog, Murphy. I love him, love him. You girls have a wonderful day, have a wonderful weekend, and thank you for joining me. And if you want to be color matched, just say color match. If you need help with choosing a foundation or a color concealer, just let me know, message me, or just say color match, just say help down below. And I'm your girl, I'll help you. Have a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much. Talk to you later. Bye for now.